Is there any one lyric, looking back on any of your songs, you would change?
You know what? I think this might be a hot topic, but in She's All I Want to Be, I think the lyric, she's got everything that I don't have, how could I ever compete with that, is such a good lyric. I think the stupid boy part, I'm like, I could have beat that. Like I was definitely sitting there like in the back just like singing shit into the room. And I'm like, I probably could have beat that lyric.
Yeah. Audacy check-in. What's going on? My name is Brew, and today we have a very special guest in studio, Miss Tate McRae.
Hello.
Hello, hello. So good to see you.
You too.
How you feeling? How are the energy, the vibes, everything?
It's good. I'm excited to see you again.
Yeah. It's always fun. I'm happy you're in LA, and you got a couple shows.
Yeah.
Last night you performed. It was a blast. Everyone was just like singing the words back to you. Does everyone know the words now, like screaming them?
Yeah, it's pretty cool. I feel like they know like all of the show. Like there's even like the album cuts, they like scream really hard, which is really crazy to see.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
I feel like for Greedy, we were all singing it before, you know, with TikTok, but is there any part where it's the lull? You know what I mean? Because like you get through the chorus of it and then it's like, oh, yeah, you don't know, but your fans know them all now.
They know all the words. It's pretty impressive. I'm like,
Yeah.
I wouldn't learn them. Like sometimes I forget the lyrics to Greedy because there's so many words.
Has it been like that the whole tour? Because you're like pretty well through it now. You have 7 shows left.
Yeah.
Every market, everyone's been just supporting, being great fans.
Yeah, it's been very wild. I hadn't been on tour for like a year, so it feels very good to be back. And LA's cool just because like all my friends come. Like it's fun. I get to like actually see people, and you feel like you're like in a little bubble on tour. So
Yeah, that would have been funny if you're like, yeah, but Charlotte sucked. You know, just kidding.
Yeah.
Shouting out one of the markets. No, I'm sure they're all so excited, especially because we're getting more music, and again, they're like blowing up everywhere. So it's like hard not to, know all the songs. And it also looks like you're having so much fun right now.
I
You
am.
enjoying yourself?
Yeah, I have a blast on tour. All my fans are really nice people. Like I don't have any like weird. I don't have any like weird fans. Like I'm like they're all just
sure
like
you do. I mean,
I'm
there's
like
a couple.
maybe a couple, but like majority of the time, like I'm like, oh, we would be friends.
Yeah.
So we just have like fun on stage. It feels like I'm just like singing with them in like a car or something. Like it's cool.
Oh, that's the best.
Yeah.
And I mean, some pretty big milestones. Congratulations on having your first top 10
Thank
on the
you.
Billboard charts. Number 4 right now. It's probably on its way up.
Thank you.
Higher at this point. I mean, that's crazy.
Yeah. Just like big dreams. Like feels very crazy. I don't. It's been like weird. Greedy's been really crazy to see the reaction. I was really scared to put that song out because of how like risque it was. It felt like just nothing I've heard in a really long time, and also nothing I've written. Like I just don't write songs like that over beats like that, and so
Really?
it was scary to like put out.
I didn't think that of that song. I would say like uh-oh or something. It's like, oh.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Absolutely, right?
Okay.
Isn't that where the clothes are off and everything? I'm like, oh my God, Tate.
Right.
But Greedy, it felt a little more vulnerable.
It did. I think just like the beat, and also I think like I'm going like full pop in the video and stuff. Like it just felt like crazy. I was like, they could either like hate this song or love this song.
Wow. You were worried about the beat?
Yeah.
The beat's my favorite part.
Good.
I love it's almost like I don't want to say it wrong or something like what it is, but like the I want to say gongs or whatever it is.
Oh, yeah.
What is that?
I don't even know. I have no
love
idea.
It feels like you
I don't
were
know
with
what it is.
Timbaland or something because it reminds me of those beats of like Promiscuous or something. I'm
Yeah, like early 2000s music. Yeah.
I love it. So
Thank you.
that's obviously a great bet putting that out. Everyone's
Thank you.
feeling the way too. 60 million streams. Again, that's probably up. 30 million from me because it's just on loop in the gym. Like got the t-shirt halfway on, everything. That video is so fun.
Thank you.
What is it about hockey? If you haven't seen the video, she's got the hockey mitts. You're in the locker room. What's the story for the video?
I mean, honestly, I was sitting at a matcha shop with my creative director, and we were like listening to the song together. We're sitting there like, what do we do? Like, and I'm like, I could be on a tennis court, I could be on a football field. Like, I'm like, I just want to dance in like a cool place. And I was like, you know what would be crazy? If we started the video like to those little I don't even know what it is. So I'm like, what is it? To like those little noises. I'm like, if I was just like driving it on a Zamboni, I had like this vision in my head. I'm like, that would be crazy. I'm also Canadian. Go back to my roots a little bit. And so we were just like, let's just like do it in the locker room. Let's like make it a full thing. And there's also this old video called What Lola Wants, Lola Gets. And it's like this old dance video that I like wanted to like recreate in the locker room. And so I feel like everything turned out exactly how I wanted it to, which was very satisfying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like it probably doesn't happen all the time, but
Never.
to get it spot on. And I love that your first vision was like Zamboni.
I'm like, how epic. Like, I'm wearing like 8-inch heels in that.
Yeah.
Like, literally, we had to like, literally, we were like taping them to my foot 'cause it was just like styrofoam like heels.
Wow.
Yeah.
Were you on the ice in the heels?
No.
Okay, so like, how dangerous was this?
Yeah.
Because it seemed a little out there already with like, the stunts, and everyone's commented too, like Dancer Tate is back. Dancer Tate never left. I mean, you've
No.
always incorporated that into your stuff.
I think it's interesting though. Like, a lot of people don't know that I was a dancer. So majority of the people who watched Greedy were like, "Oh my God, she danced!" Like, which is so funny.
I think you just picked that up. Like,
Yeah,
wow,
I'm like,
she's
yeah, it's
really
recent.
good.
It's recent.
Was that Camp Rock? She's really good. Oh man. But yeah, 60 million streams, and I don't even know how many uses on like TikTok. It's crazy how many people are making the video.
Yeah.
You talked it all with Tube Girl, who is like obsessed with that song.
We texted a little bit. I was like, "Thank you." Like, I mean, I don't know what I think was so cool is she started the trend of it being like such an empowering song for girls to really just like have the confidence and do whatever they want anywhere. So it's just been like, the videos have been so like, I'm like, this is the message I wanted for this song, which feels like so perfect.
No, super empowering. I'm one of those
Yeah.
people where I like the base of the song. It has to be like the beat and everything for me. And I'll be listening to the most depressing song ever, and I'm like, yeah,
You're
like
"This is
working
so
out
good."
to it. But Greedy is one of those where you start to hear the lyrics and you're like, oh, this is actually like,
Yeah.
really great. And the trend is so fun. It's like one of those that, I don't know, catches your eye. It's like a new thing. Everyone's doing it to your song, which is amazing.
Thank you.
Is there, do you know when like a song, not that you obviously think this way when making music, but for Greedy, I feel like before you post it, you're like, oh yeah, this one's gonna hit. Like, this will be viral.
I was really scared. Like, I was like, they could either, like, all the comments could be like, "Tate, what the hell are you doing?"
Imagine.
Or it was gonna be good. Like, I'm like, this is like, either way, this song was either gonna be my first single, music video, everything, or it wasn't gonna be on the album. So
Wow.
I'm like, this was either gonna go two ways. And then I decided to put it out last minute.
Wow.
Yeah.
Was that the judge for it too? If people hate this on TikTok, like, we're scrapping it. It's never gonna see the light of day.
I don't know. I mean, I don't know what was gonna happen. I was really just like crossing my fingers, being like, okay, let's see what they say.
It's so weird how our mind does that. Where you're like, oh my God, everyone in the world. Because it'd be a nightmare having everyone comment like mid or something terrible like that.
And they're so brutal on TikTok too. Like,
No filter.
No filter. Yeah.
Yeah,
If
sorry.
you post the wrong thing, you are getting destroyed
Trust
on
me.
the internet.
We've been through that.
Yeah.
So that's exciting though. So Greedy is going to be on the album. Is this the first single technically?
This is the first single.
I love it.
Yeah.
Is this any theme or like vibe for the project as a whole?
I think definitely getting back into my dancer roots is going to be like a big focus for me. I think I just miss it. I feel like I hadn't done it in such a long time, and it feels good to like actually get to do it fully in my music videos now. And then, yeah, I mean, my next batch of music is a lot more savage and feisty than anything
Ooh.
I've ever done before. So,
Love that.
yeah.
Let's keep it rolling.
Yeah.
That's what everyone says. A lot of like artists are just the way the world is now. Everyone's authentic and like almost like you're texting someone. Like the group chat's getting leaked into songs.
100%.
And that's what it feels like songwriting is becoming. That's what Greedy feels like.
Yeah. I'm like, it's so conversational.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that's how I've always written. I feel like I kind of just say whatever I want, whatever's on my mind. I'm like, that's why the song's called Feel Like Shit.
Well, I see why you're nervous for posting these. Like, did I say something? Like, calling people out by name, whatever. I don't care. It's the group chat. I feel like everyone's probably been trying to make some bit around Greedy, and so I'm sorry for that. Or everyone's like, let's do a new segment called.
Yeah,
This is what I came up with.
Oh, no.
Yeah, sorry.
What am I greedy for? Is that what you're
No, I promise you. That's terrible. Is that what you've been getting the most of?
Yeah.
Tate McRae, what are you greedy for
greedy
these
for?
days? Oh my God. Sorry on behalf of radio. You're this might be just as bad.
Okay.
Your greediest fans, your biggest fans are taking over the interview with some questions.
Okay.
Woo.
Woo!
Could have been worse.
Right.
These are all like fan asked questions because they're super excited to hear more about your new music and everything. Talking about the tours and the shows. What's the weirdest thing that's happened at a show?
Some weird. I mean, I do this crazy fan thing every night, and there's been some weird stories.
What's that?
I don't. Some of them have been like really weird. Some of them I'm like, what is going on right now? Where they're like crazy. But then also last week like this guy came up to me. I like went outside to go like meet fans after a show, and he had like my name, Tate McRae, tattooed like right across his thigh.
Oh God, I saw that.
It was huge. It was like this big, and I'm like, oh my God, it was crazy.
What was his explanation? Just like
he was just like, oh man, look what I got, bro, look at this. I'm like, whoa, that's a big deal.
I love how we started this with like, I don't have any weird fans.
Yeah, I'm like,
You're
no
not
crazy,
weird, by the
nothing
way. That's
crazy.
just dedication.
Yeah.
Shout out to that dude. I saw that, and I'm like, that
he
can't
was
be real.
cute.
But it's real.
Yeah.
I love it. What's your dream venue to perform at?
Madison Square Garden.
Ooh.
To headline a show there would be like the biggest dream ever.
Yeah, those are weird ones where it's just like, is there anybody sitting, or like, why is everyone sitting? And like, no, is anybody here?
Why are you sitting? Do you know any music that's being played at the show right now?
The whole front row's executives, and they're all just like,
just dads. And I'm like,
bald dudes with their kids who are way too young to be there. Sorry, we're like roasting the shows. Describe your next project in 3 words.
Okay, I've said this. The first word is intuitive.
Ooh.
I feel like a lot of my music came from being a little more careless and being a little more intuitive. Next, I would say some of the songs are pretty savage. They're like a little like, I can't believe I'm saying things.
Yeah.
Next, I would say more playful. I feel like I went into the studio and just kind of had fun with a lot of these songs. It wasn't as like deep. Then I mean, it is pretty. There's some songs that are super deep and really personal to me, but a lot of the songs I feel like I was just like, I'm 20 now. I need to like show a different side of my personality that no one's seen before, and so I kind of just went in with like a totally different mindset this time.
Wow. Do you feel like there was a big change 20, or was it like mentally where you're just like
big change actually?
Yeah.
I think I went through a big personal shift. Like I was like, I need to like figure out who I am and
shave your head, just
literally shave my head. But I like started meditating, started getting into like a routine, and I felt like I like really like shifted a lot this year, which really changed my music.
Wow, that's so interesting. It's what it is, though. You know, life inspires so much, including music. I always see you at like the Aloe with Jake, and I'm like, these videos
with Jake.
kill me.
That's literally, we just live at Aloe now.
Yeah, that's what it seems like. You guys we're getting it in.
I know.
Well, talking about being like savage and like obviously being super transparent already with your music, maybe there's not really an answer for it, but is there any one lyric looking back on any of your songs you would change?
You know what? I think this might be a hot topic, but in She's All I Want to Be, I think the lyric, she's got everything that I don't have, how could I ever compete with that, is such a good lyric. I think the stupid boy part, I'm like, I could have beat that. Like I was definitely sitting there like in the back just like singing shit into the room, and I'm like, I probably could have beat that lyric.
Yeah.
But the ending's really good.
Yeah. You redeemed yourself. That was pre-20 Tate. We don't really
Yeah, that was literally 18-year-old Tate. We're moving on.
We are light years ahead now with our lyrical genius. That's funny. Yeah, you redeemed yourself at the ending there. A little less deep. Pineapple on pizza, yay or nay?
Nay.
Yeah, absolutely. You don't even have to elaborate on
Do you
that.
agree?
Come on.
Yeah.
Why'd you choose music over dance? But I feel like you didn't. You're doing both.
Yeah, I think you can be a singer and dance rather than be a dancer and then sing a little more. So I get to do both, which is very exciting.
New season's bopping right now. One of our friends, Harry's on it. Would you ever do Dancing with the Stars?
Honestly, I would. I think that's so sick.
You would. That's not fair.
Yeah.
You're professionally trained.
Yeah, I don't know how that works. Like if like you're like a dancer.
You have to do it with like one arm tied behind your back.
Yeah, would I be like considered a dancer or a singer? I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Rate Harry on a scale like 1 to 10 so far. Have you seen any of his?
I don't think I've really seen much. Him and his partner are super cute. I think they look like they're killing it together.
Yeah.
But no, I haven't really seen him. He's like 6'7".
It's tough, right?
I'm like, how do you walk? How do you move? You're so tall.
He's already an ostrich, like walking on those legs. So to dance is a whole other thing.
Yeah, that's like a whole nother battle.
Man, that's tough. Super fan question. This guy asked a bunch. Would you ever do a song with your buddy Olivia?
Yeah, of course. We honestly just like never really would like think about like writing, just because we're always, so whenever we hang out, it's like always like, let's do like normal things.
It's
like,
not work.
Let's just like, not think about our work for like 2 seconds. But yeah, maybe one day we would like pull out a guitar and start singing.
For sure. So sorry for this one, but somebody asked, what are you too greedy for? So like both of us. So feel free to start. What's the answer you've given every single interview?
I honestly have not had an answer. What would you?
I
give
would
me an
say only because I bought these yesterday and I
Right.
bought them in bulk. I bought like 8 boxes. The Trader Joe's chocolate chip ice cream sandwiches.
Oh, those are so good.
Dirty. I'm greedy.
Oh,
Take them all out of the freezer.
Then I would say I would do the Trader Joe's soup dumplings.
Okay. So we're just doing what we're greedy for at Trader Joe's. Let me rephrase
I'm
this.
like, you're giving me inspo.
Yeah.
No, I like go in and I'll take like 9 boxes.
Yeah.
I'm that like person who like empties the shelf. with
Yeah, you got to
those.
stock up,
I love them.
especially when it's part of the routine. We're big routine people now.
We're routine people.
Go to the gym, come home, you have the dumplings,
Yeah.
chicken fried rice.
Need to keep it consistent.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Well, there you go. That's what we're greedy for. I would have loved it if you're just like money.
Yeah, like money.
It's terrible. You keep coming to my shows. I can't wait for everything else to come the rest of 2023. What's on the plans for you? Finishing the tour. We're not getting
Finishing
the
the
album
tour.
before then, right?
Finishing an album. Yeah. It's busy right now. Lots of announcements coming soon.
Ooh.
Very, very exciting things coming soon. So I'm very pumped to like for the next little while.
Love it. Lots of plans.
Yeah.
Lots of touring. Lots of dumplings.
Lots
Tate
of
McRae's
dumplings.
life. Any last message for your fans? Anything you want to shout out before we wrap?
I love you guys. Thanks for the support. Yep. That's
Yeah.
it.
Quit tattooing yourself. Well, maybe keep tattooing
Keep
yourself.
tattooing yourself. I like it.
Tate McRae, forehead. First one gets tickets for life.
Yeah. Perfect.
Tate McRae, thank you so much
Thank
for
you.
the time today. I appreciate it. It's always fun catching up.
Of course.
See you at the